Hey guys, it's Mama Bear. I was just given a hack a few days ago to make a tarp self-adjusting. So come along with me as I make this modification while I'm hanging out in the woods. Come along. This is what lays before me today. It is still a little bit icy. There's a bit of a down cedar that's well dried. I'm going to grab some of that. Those little twigs should probably ignite pretty quickly. And I've got lots of firewood between here and there along the way. So that is where I'm going to start. Because this area is primarily cedar, and I don't want to hurt any living trees, I'm going to be on the lookout for dead standing of other types, or for fresh fall of other types. It's dry enough, seasoned, but not punky. So if you see something that's not a cedar, write it down in the comments below. Let me know that I missed it. It's April here in Ontario. We have things starting to sprout, just barely. Tulips and daffodils are just starting to stick up their greens. But what is this? Sticking up out of the mud, I have this up here in front of me. Perhaps it is coltsfoot. I'm not sure. I'll have to check back and find out. It looks like it might be coltsfoot to me. Welcome to camp. So here I have my Free Soldier tarp that I just got. I'll put a link below. I absolutely love this thing. And these are the tie-outs that came with the nylon cordage that came with it. I'm just going to take that cord off and I'm going to replace it. So the recommendation I was given, the hack I was given, was to take about 12 inches of shot cord and make a loop out of that. So I'm going to make it a little longer because I've got one frayed end there. And I have to do this on 4 corners at least. Today I'll do it on 4 corners because I need to get this tarp up before the rain gets any worse. Okay, and they suggested just to overhand knot that, so that's easy to do. Just overhand that. Now because this is shot cord, I like to double them whenever I have to overhand on a, oh maybe not. Okay, so then I overhand knot, simple, and simply lark's head it through your tie out. So now when I want to string up my tarp, I take my cordage, my paracord or bank line or whatever it is I'm using. In this case, it's the bank or the paracord that was provided with this, and make a taut line hitch. And then as it's hanging and the wind blows, it's not going to rip your corners out. It's going to pull on the elastic cording instead, and then it will reset after the wind. It's not going to pull your, hopefully it's not going to pull your stakes out of the ground because there's some give there. And that's as simple as that. I'm going to finish this and I'll show you how it works when it's hanging out. I've chosen this bright green on purpose so that I can see it in the dark. There you can get some that have reflective bits in them, and you can get different colors, red, green, black, depends on what your bright pink even, depends on what your personal taste is and what you're going for. I had a fail. I had a fail. Okay, so I failed to bring a ridgeline. I've strung this up between the trees, and the purpose I came out here today was to try out these elastic corners, and so far that looks pretty good. I'll show you what I've got. There is my tarp and its tie-outs, and I've bungeed the ends together. There is my shock cord, which is stretched pretty much to its max right now. And then I've just looped through. I've got my taut line hitch so I can adjust it on the rope as I want. And I've just hooked it up to a tree. It's not pretty, but it will keep me out of the rain. Now I can go under there and try to chop firewood and practice my fire making in wet conditions. It may not be the prettiest hung tarp in the world, and I don't know, I'm not under extreme conditions right now. I'm just out here to play in the woods. But it'll function, and I need to work on my fire making in wet conditions skills. I really need to work on those skills. And I'll see what I can do today. I did it. I got a fire started in wet conditions. I did it. Yay me. So that's it, guys. I got my tarp hung. I have my gear under the tarp staying dry. I got a fire started in wet conditions, and my battery's dying. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down in that corner. If you want to be notified of every time I publish a video, then hit the little bell icon beside the subscribe button when it comes up on your screen, and share and leave a comment. I love the comments because that gets me interacting with my my dirt family. Come on, come along with me. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.